Tuya solutions empower partners and customers by improving the value of their products while making consumers' lives more convenient through the application of technology. Through its growing commercial SaaS business, Tuya offers intelligent business solutions for a wide range of verticals. The company's platform is backed by industry-leading technology complete with rigorous data protection and security. Tuya partners with many global Fortune 500 companies to make things smarter, including Philips, Schneider Electric, Lenovo, and many others. The scope of Tuya's business covers the whole chain from smart manufacturing to the application of smart scenes. At the same time, encouraged by the online and offline channel resources of the service providers, integrators, and operators in Tuya's ecosystem, Tuya can help our brand customers to sell smart devices to the entire world. Tuya collaborates closely with Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Apple, and Samsung in industry ecosystem. Our platform is one of the first that integrates Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Apple HomeKit, and Samsung SmartThings at the same time. We enable brands to solve product development problems such as high development costs, long development cycles, and technical challenges and roadblocks, so that even companies with zero experience can quickly enter into the IoT space and enhance their product competitiveness. Tuya Smart, the global IoT development platform service provider based on the underlying IoT PaaS-level technical support. We have developed smart business solutions for various industries including hospitality, residential, building, community and office park, etc. The infrastructure behind our platform includes Cloud Plus networking module plus app to enable the rapid development of smart products. Powered by Tuya PBT is a mark of interconnectivity across different brands and categories. Users can easily control any product featuring the PBT label with just one app.
By June 30, 2022, the Tuya IoT development platform has served over 629,000 developers
from more than 200 countries and regions worldwide. Smart devices powered by Tuya are currently available in approximately 120,000 stores all over the world.
Better insights will bring more value into our lives, make our business and our homes smarter, but it's very important that it's in a secure way. So Tuya will provide it as well. Securing the insights on our daily life will actually protect our privacy for the future.
Together, we'll enable a future where life is more comfortable and joyful. Work is more streamlined and efficient. Management is accurate and data-driven. Services are thoughtful and sincere. Security is tangible and reassuring. Cities are prosperous and full of possibilities. Every second the world changes before our eyes. Time flies by faster than we could have imagined. Every idea can open the door to a completely new era. For creation precedes prediction. The possibilities are endless, and we're walking into uncharted territory. We invite you to take this journey with us. Tuya Smart, the global IoT development platform service provider. Tuya Smart is a leading technology company focused on making our lives smarter. Tuya does this through offering a cloud platform that connects a range of devices via the IoT. By building interconnectivity standards, Tuya bridges the intelligent needs of brands, OEMs, developers, and retail chains across a broad range of smart devices and industries. Tuya solutions empower partners and customers by improving the value of their products while making consumers' lives more convenient through the application of technology. Through its growing commercial SaaS business, Tuya offers intelligent business solutions for a wide range of verticals. The company's platform is backed by industry-leading technology complete with rigorous data protection and security. Tuya partners with many global Fortune 500 companies to make things smarter, including Philips, Schneider Electric, Lenovo, and many others. The scope of Tuya's business covers the whole chain from smart manufacturing to the application of smart scenes. At the same time, encouraged by the online and offline channel resources of the service providers, integrators, and operators in Tuya's ecosystem, Tuya can help our brand customers to sell smart devices to the entire world. Tuya collaborates closely with Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Apple, and Samsung in industry ecosystem. Our platform is one of the first that integrates Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Apple HomeKit, and Samsung SmartThings at the same time. We enable brands to solve product development problems such as high development costs, long development cycles, and technical challenges and roadblocks, so that even companies with zero experience can quickly enter into the IoT space and enhance their product competitiveness. Tuya Smart, the global IoT development platform service provider based on the underlying IoT PaaS-level technical support. We have developed smart business solutions for various industries including hospitality, residential, building, community and office park, etc. The infrastructure behind our platform includes Cloud Plus networking module plus app to enable the rapid development of smart products. Powered by Tuya PBT is a mark of interconnectivity across different brands and categories. Tuya Smart is a leading technology company focused on making our lives smarter. Tuya does this through offering a cloud platform that connects a range of devices via the IoT. By building interconnectivity standards, Tuya bridges the intelligent needs of brands, OEMs, developers, and retail chains across a broad range of smart devices and industries. Tuya solutions empower partners and customers by improving the value of their products while making consumers' lives more convenient through the application of technology. Through its growing commercial SaaS business, Tuya offers intelligent business solutions for a wide range of verticals. The company's platform is backed by industry-leading technology complete with rigorous data protection and security. Tuya partners with many global Fortune 500 companies to make things smarter, including Philips, Schneider Electric, Lenovo, and many others. The scope of Tuya's business covers the whole chain from smart manufacturing to the application of smart scenes. At the same time, encouraged by the online and offline channel resources of the service providers, integrators, and operators in Tuya's ecosystem, Tuya can help our brand customers to sell smart devices to the entire world. Tuya collaborates closely with Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Apple, and Samsung in industry ecosystem. Our platform is one of the first that integrates Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Apple HomeKit, and Samsung SmartThings at the same time. We enable brands to solve product development problems such as high development costs, long development cycles, and technical challenges and roadblocks, so that even companies with zero experience can quickly enter into the IoT space and enhance their product competitiveness. Tuya Smart, the global IoT development platform service provider based on the underlying IoT PaaS-level technical support. We have developed smart business solutions for various industries including hospitality, residential, building, community and office park, etc. The infrastructure behind our platform includes Cloud Plus networking module plus app to enable the rapid development of smart products. Powered by Tuya PBT is a mark of interconnectivity across different brands and categories. Users can easily control any product featuring the PBT label with just one app.
By June 30, 2022, the Tuya IoT development platform has served over 629,000 developers
From more than 200 countries and regions worldwide, smart devices powered by Tuya are currently available in approximately 120,000 stores all over the world.
Better insights will bring more value into our lives, make our business and our homes smarter, but it's very important that it's in a secure way. So Tuya will provide it as well. Securing the insights on our daily life will actually protect our privacy for the future.
Together, we'll enable a future where life is more comfortable and joyful. Work is more streamlined and efficient. Management is accurate and data-driven. Services are thoughtful and sincere. Security is tangible and reassuring. Cities are prosperous and full of possibilities. Every second the world changes before our eyes. Time flies by faster than we could have imagined. Every idea can open the door to a completely new era. For creation precedes prediction. The possibilities are endless, and we're walking into uncharted territory. We invite you to take this journey with us. Tuya Smart, the global IoT development platform service provider. Tuya Smart is a leading technology company focused on making our lives smarter. Tuya does this through offering a cloud platform that connects a range of devices via the IoT. By building interconnectivity standards, Tuya bridges the intelligent needs of brands, OEMs, developers, and retail chains across a broad range of smart devices and industries. Tuya solutions empower partners and customers by improving the value of their products while making consumers' lives more convenient through the application of technology. Through its growing commercial SaaS business, Tuya offers intelligent business solutions for a wide range of verticals. The company's platform is backed by industry-leading technology complete with rigorous data protection and security. Tuya partners with many global Fortune 500 companies to make things smarter, including Philips, Schneider Electric, Lenovo, and many others. The scope of Tuya's business covers the whole chain from smart manufacturing to the application of smart scenes. At the same time, encouraged by the online and offline channel resources of the service providers, integrators, and operators in Tuya's ecosystem, Tuya can help our brand customers to sell smart devices to the entire world. Tuya collaborates closely with Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Apple, and Samsung in industry ecosystem. Our platform is one of the first that integrates Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Apple HomeKit, and Samsung SmartThings at the same time. We enable brands to solve product development problems such as high development costs, long development cycles, and technical challenges and roadblocks, so that even companies with zero experience can quickly enter into the IoT space and enhance their product competitiveness. Tuya Smart, the global IoT development platform service provider, based on the underlying IoT parts-level technical support. We have developed smart business solutions for various industries including hospitality, residential, building, community and office park, etc. The infrastructure behind our platform includes Cloud Plus networking module plus app to enable the rapid development of smart products. Powered by Tuya PBT is a mark of interconnectivity across different brands and categories. Users can easily control any product featuring the PBT label with just one app.
By June 30, 2022, the Tuya IoT development platform has served over 629,000 developers
From more than 200 countries and regions worldwide, smart devices powered by Tuya are currently available in approximately 120,000 stores all over the world.
Better insights will bring more value into our lives, make our business and our homes smarter, but it's very important that it's in a secure way. So Tuya will provide it as well. Securing the insights on our daily life will actually protect our privacy for the future.
Together, we'll enable a future where life is more comfortable and joyful. Work is more streamlined and efficient. Management is accurate and data-driven. Services are thoughtful and sincere. Security is tangible and reassuring. Cities are prosperous and full of possibilities. Every second the world changes before our eyes. Time flies by faster than we could have imagined. Every idea can open the door to a completely new era. For creation precedes prediction. The possibilities are endless, and we're walking into uncharted territory. We invite you to take this journey with us. Tuya Smart, the global IoT development platform service provider.
已经开始，这个已经开始有音了吗？手下的，手下的。
受不了。
We're gonna start in 1 minute. Not sure if you guys can hear us. We are still adjusting. I think everything is fixed. Welcome guys back to our PSG webinar, and this is Samantha again from Tuya International Operating Department, and it's our 14th webinar on how smart building retrievers improve multi-family operations. I'm very excited to have invited our industry expert Yan again.
This is Yan, director of the Tuya Smart Building team. Very glad to be here to share my observation and thoughts with all of you guys again.
Well, we started another calendar online, so you can book an online meeting with Yan specified in the smart residential meeting, and this is going to be open for 30 days in a row. So instead of asking you to introduce Tuya, what would you emphasize to our audience here? Well, we should pause a little bit here because the audience had no sound in the background.
Okay.
Let me see how many people are online. How can I see this? Are we ready? All right. I hear the echo in the background. So it's better for us to move on. All right. So I was asking you to introduce a little bit about Tuya Smart, right?
Oh yeah. Tuya Smart is a global IoT development platform to bridge the brands, OEMs, developers, and the retailers. Based on our global public cloud, Tuya connect different smart scenarios and devices by providing hardware development tools, public cloud service and offering a small business development platform. However, today I want to make some small change here, focus on industry solutions for 2B scenarios, instead of the hardware ecosystem relevant. But all the audience are welcomed to leave your request in live chat.
Well, for sure. I was talking to our assistant in the back that we couldn't show our slides, but everything is back to normal. And we are looking at this poster here, and PSG is a set of live webinars, and we bring together over 300 IoT experts from all different business aspects to provide this very unique insights and their potential when it comes to your business. Well, so far to our brand wall again.
Yeah, today's actually Tuya have more than 8,400 brand customers worldwide. You can see lots of the well-known brands in North America, Asia, and Europe, such as like Schneider Electric.
For sure. We want to collect the first out from all of you guys. Are you planning on smart residential updates? Let us know if you are just moving along in the line, or you are just testing the water and see if it's about the right time. But to me, it's always about the right time to join this smart business. So before we start, here are the rules during the webinar. And for the best experience for everyone, you will be automatically muted and have cameras turned off throughout today's entire webinar. However, you will still be able to ask questions in the chat box along the way. And you've already seen our assistant in the group chat. All right, I see like 50% said yes, they are looking for business purpose for residential updates, and about another 50% said yes, personal use. All right, so we have like half over here. And again, we have experts standing by from all different regions and all different business aspects. And moving on to the agenda, the same routine for the introduction part already done, and the smart residential. First, market trend analysis, and secondly, strategies and tactics. And third, pain points and why, and fourth, successful cases and display. So stay tuned with us until the successful cases, because we are going to show you the real-time pictures and videos and let you know what we are capable of doing in the past several years. And third, how Tuya empowers your IoT business. So IoT is a concept that everybody hear from, well, we hear all the time, and how to accelerate the process is something we want to hear in the live webinar. So without further ado, let's start today's section. And we would mention here that yes, on the right corner we see the slide. So if you want to get the content of today's webinar, leave your email address. Our assistant gonna email this link to you directly. So moving on to the market trend.
Okay, take a chance. I want to share more about the market data in North America, also in the Europe. According to the market and the consumer database Statista, nearly 44 million housing units are rented, comprising 34% of the total United States household. Per United States household census data, the average household size is 2.6 persons. Such the number of renters around 14.4 million persons. It's almost like 35% of the United States population in 2021.
Well, surprisingly, we have this very valuable message in the group chat already. So Shivan from India, and he said they're very interested in Tuya's smart residential solution that we can offer, and they're already in the OEM smart home solutions based on the Tuya.
Yeah, that's great. But actually, the smart home is a little bit different from the residential. Actually, the smart home is for the personal users. And the smart residential solution normally is used by the multiple families who own lots of units, apartments. It's managed by some third-party companies. Okay, so let's continue. To share about the data.
I see here, well, two things. First of all, the previous slide is about the European market, but what about the US market, which is like almost the biggest renting or residential in the world? And owning or renting, that's always struggling in my mind. So what's the EU housing situation? That's my first question. However, also here, we started this questionnaire where it's cheaper to rent than buy, and we list out some of the countries over here, and we are going to collect the feedback after Yan have introduced the EU housing situation.
Okay. Okay. In 2020, 70% of population in Europe living in household own their own homes, while the remaining 30% of the people living in rented housings. The highest shares of ownership was observed in Romania, where the 96% of the population living in household that owned by themselves, followed by the Slovakia is almost 92%. Hungary and Croatia is almost like 91%. In all the member states except for the Germany's owning is most common. In Germany's case, half of the population living in household own their own home, and the other half in rented home. The shares of home ownership was the lowest in Australia, is like 55%, and in Denmark is around like 49%.
All right, I see the collection over here, and most people think, well, 30% of the people who voted think New York is running well, it's cheaper to rent than buy, so it's most expensive to buy. That's so true. And secondly,
Yeah.
San Francisco and Boston. So you guys, the feedback is almost the same with the survey from one of the journalists. So
Yeah.
we'll post the result later on in the group chat. But
Yeah.
thank you.
Because actually this is because in United States, suppose you purchase the properties, you need to pay the tax every year. That is cost you a lot of money. But suppose you just rented the apartment, you don't need to pay any tax anymore. So that's the reason why in some big cities in United States, the leasing apartments will be much cheaper than to purchase apartment directly.
Well, that totally makes sense. And not only the US or the European countries, in China, that's the same thing. The first layer and second layer, it's a huge price drop over there.
Yeah.
And the very exciting part, let's start our first round lucky drawer. And again, this is Smart Lock, and Yan bring this as a live webinar exclusive benefits. And again, it looks nice and fit for me. If I'm renting my apartment for like hospitality, I will definitely get one of this. So guys, same the same routine. You start typing one in the group chat, and yes, I need to zoom in the camera here. All right, there. So this is the Smart Lock we are giving out, and it's from EU, and we have already covered the section in the previous webinar. So yes, start one and our lottery page. So let's start doing this. 3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Okay.
We have 55 audience online, and I don't know who's the lucky one. So this stops right by 6. All right, so we are going to count, our system gonna count in line for the 6 who send out 1 in the group chat. We're gonna reach out to you and confirm the shipping address, and you are going to cover the shipping cost. So moving on to the next slide, and we are going to bring the core section of today's webinar. So this is smart building solution. Today is more about smart residential. So last time we were covering about hospitality. So if you are interested in that, you can go for our replay. And I see 6 of you have registered on our last event. Now you can take a 5 minutes break because the content coming up is almost the same, but you can always stay with us and see any new questions you have in line. Yeah, the buildings, the installations, and we're moving on to those buildings.
Yeah. Actually, so what is the smart buildings? So there is a very briefing introduction. So those buildings with installation and systems enable to centralize the management and the control in order to maximize the efficiency and the sustainability while ensuring the security as well as people's safety and the wellness. And in the past decades, the system of the buildings has evolved a lot. In the very beginning, the systems used by multiple families are independent from each other. For example, the locks are traditional physical locks. They can't be working with the check-in system. Gradually, several systems work with each other based on the manual integration across the different service providers. And right now, like Tuya Smart Building Solutions, we can provide it one integrated system on a single platform across the different ecosystem. And I will let you know more about it, what I mean.
In the coming showcase, I guess. So we get this questionnaire and we want to know which one suits your business the most. And we have the choices over here: independent system and manual integration of 2 or more systems. And today's section, we have 17 people said they want to integrate system on a single platform, and it's actually going up. So 71% of you guys today want to know more about the platform and operation system that we can offer, and that is exactly what we are capable of.
Yeah, because previously the pinpoint is like if you have several independent systems. So for the property managers, they need to log into the different system, and to manage the different system from time to time is very complicated. But suppose you have one integrated platform, it means for the property managers, they only need to just log in one system, can control lots of device of all the platform.
Well, that's the concept of IoT, Internet of Things, right? And people, and we are moving on to this section.
Yeah, during the pandemic, mobile key solutions reduce a lot of unnecessary contacts. You don't need to face people anymore.
Well, as mentioned above, the restrictions on mobility, physical distancing, and the fear of getting infected through travel and group gathering actually stayed as a trend for hospitality, smart residential, and all the related smart things as well. So the first thing, ensure a healthy and safe environment. It's getting more and more important. And secondly, provide an excellent phygital, which is digital into phygital. I like this, creating new words, the user experience. So if you ever see the PUX, well, that probably represents for this new concept, and minimize waiting time and avoid overcrowding. And because the COVID is getting the post-COVID thing, and a lot of people are traveling in European countries, you can see like the crowd in the airport, and it's getting on my nerves. So well, hopefully we can help something online.
Yeah. Post-pandemic, mobile keys, we can provide it very flexible access authorizations to the residents or the temporary visitors.
And sustainability, in people efficiency and sustainability, we heard this concept in a lot of industries, but overall they all seem very related. It could be hospitality, residential, energy, smart home, IoT, etc.
Yeah, working with our one platform integrated solutions, we can help minimize the power and water consumption for the multiple families to contribute to reducing the carbon emissions.
Well, I see people our audience get a little bit quiet in the group chat. They probably don't know why it's so important for us to bring the people and efficiency and sustainability. But in the coming up showcase, you're gonna know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And in the past years, we are expanding the business from 2C to this to business market. And right now we have 3 solutions which you cover mostly from Tuya Residential for long-term rentals and Tuya Hospitality for short-term rentals and lighting for commercial rentals. I see this pyramid that you always bring in numerous meetings. However, we're not talking this structural layout in details, but if you are interested in this specific section, you can always, well, there should be a calendar coming up if you see. You can't click on it, but we are just giving you the heads up that you can always book a meeting with Yan online, either about hospitality or residential. So is there anything you want to emphasize on this chart?
Yeah.
Or we can just move along.
Yes. Okay, so let me to share some information about these industries. Okay, so actually for the scenarios, our solution provided is like, first of all, it's like student housing. Second one is corporate housings. And third one is like the worker accommodations. Definitely, we have lots of other kind of scenarios. Our solution can bring the benefits to them. But we just take these 3 scenarios, for example. Okay, I summarized the 3 pinpoints most of property managers are facing right now. First of all, I think this page can reply to the last questions just several minutes ago. Okay, why we provided such kind of solution? We emphasize the people, efficiency, and the sustainabilities. The first of all is the labor cost. Most of apartments will have a doorman or property staff in the lobby to serve the residents. This is quite different from the personal homes, right? So for the multiple family, it means like have like more than 100 units apartment in one buildings. And that building is owned by third-party companies. They rent it to the residents. But actually the property of the owners, they need to provide the management service to all the residents in the rooms, include the doorman or the property staff in the lobby. This is a kind of labor cost for the property managers. The second one is the energy cost. Especially in the Europe right now, due to the war right now, the cost of electricity is almost 3 times more than the year 2021. Normally, the lease contracts will include the water consumption and the electricity consumptions. For example, for the student housing, for example, lots of students they pay like around 400 or 500 euros per month for the apartment, but that 400 euros or 500 euros will include everything inside, include the water consumption and the energy consumption. But lots of students, they will leave the room without turning off the air conditioner, the lighting, television, or heating system, which result in unnecessary consumption of energies. That is a kind of waste for the properties. Third one is like unexpected cost. In United States, lots of properties, they are made of the woods. It's not cement. Once the water leakage happened in the room, flooded everywhere, it will ruin the whole floors. This is a big cost for them.
Well, I was about to say we wanted to hear from our audience, but our audience have the in-time feedback already. So 73% of them care more about the energy reduce, and that totally makes sense. In last hospitality event, we talk about when we are booking the hotel room, we definitely want to keep the TV on, keep the light on, because we don't care about that. Yeah. And when the students are not paying for the bills themselves, especially when they're staying with their family, they don't know how much this costs, and they're moving into the dorms or smart residential apartment, and they don't know this because everything is included in the package. So now the heavy duty is moved from the management agency to the student themselves, and that's a very good alert for the energy cost reduce.
Yeah.
And especially if you do have like the electricity bills questions, or you have other energy questions, you can leave in the group chat, and if we see it online, we'll try to answer it in real time, and you are in a noisy place. Well, okay, we're going to fix that problem and moving on to Latch.
Okay, so here I want to share some market players, or they are our competitors in the world, to see what kind of service they are providing to the property managers, so that you will know what kind of solution Tuya is bringing to the market compared with our competitors. The Latch is a slogan is Latch OS is a full building operating system of software, products, and service. They designed it to make every building better. They provided their own branded locks. Just in the slide, you will see there's their own locks here. Also intercom, and works with some third parties, hardware brand like Honeywell, Jasco, Ecobee, Sonos, and Levitons, to achieve the access control and energy savings. This is a Latch, what kind of business they are providing in the market. And about the price, access control is the main functions. They have a building access management system for the property managers, and a resident access mobile app for the residents.
And we are going to show you the showcase in the coming section, and very similar to our Tuya ability, but there must be some differentiation. So stay with us. Yan will, well, let me count. We'll bring this about in 5 slides. So if you want to know more about the SWOT expertise analysis, book a meeting online. And again, if you do have a project that you are already running, or you are planning on some smart residential or smart apartment projects, well, let us know, and Yan will get back to you after this webinar.
Yeah. As a price, the Latch offered 2 software options with payment plans to property managers. The price varies from the 2.5 American dollars per room to the $5 per room monthly. Depends on the software features. As you see here, so they have the 2 package here. This is a premium one. This one is a basic one.
It seems very cheap.
Yeah.
Saying.
Okay, so SmartRent is another players in the market. They are based in United States as well. They provided a full integrated solution to the real estate industries. Compared with Latch, from this slide you will see that they have abundant hardware ecosystems. It's more like Latch, what they are providing.
Oh, well, right. Like Latch comes with the smart lock, and on that slide you show like the hardware smart lock on the left side and the operating system on the right side. But this one you see a lot of items, and I think that's one of the big difference.
Yeah, accordingly, actually the price, also SmartRent, the price is quite more expensive than the Latch, because they provided, just like as you see, they provide different hardwares, so they have more features. So their price is vary from the $14 to 47 US dollars monthly, depending on the features, properties, managers, what they are choosing.
Well, so from my personal experience, when you are looking at the home page, if you see something $2.5 to $5 versus $14 with $47, you're definitely focusing, well, you are sliding more towards the cheaper option. But you do know the package companies expect it could be different. Therefore, don't be misled by lower prices on website only, just from my personal view. And that's the advice for most of the business decision makers. But Yan, you are bringing this out our Tuya solution right now, right?
Yeah. Take a chance, you will know why I take these 2 examples here to share with you guys. It's just because it's like we can demonstrate what kind of features we bring to the market, and why the customers they want to pay the dollars monthly for these features. Okay. Let's go to our solutions. We provided different types of logs and our other IoT elements to the property managers. As for the softwares, we have web-based portal for the managers to achieve the centralized management of each unit of apartment. Meanwhile, we have mobile applications for the residents to get access to the authorized space and control the pre-installed elements accordingly. And the last one is like we have application for the installers to configure the hardware with the software. This is three parts we provided to the industries.
So we're collecting the thoughts about what are you looking for. And I personally thought most of people will be introduced in hardware, but actually 57% are looking at residential solutions. So this falls right into your expertise. And that's a good thing because people are moving from the hardware side to the app-only side, and now we are looking at a greater picture of how the SaaS work while working in the background, right?
Yeah. So actually, from this slide, as you see, we bring features like access control, site protection, energy savings, and home automation. This is for selling points or the benefits we can bring to the property managers. Okay, so let's talk about access control firstly. The main feature, which one is our main functions? First of all, access control works with Tuya residentials. We bring keyless entry to the residents and the visitors. This is getting really common actually recently.
For sure, because I'm using this myself as well. The resident can use their phone to access the authorized area instead of traditional keys or forbs, because you have to carry those things. And recently, Apple bring out this AirTag, and you have to put this AirTag onto your keychain, and you have to find your keychain first. But smart solution making everything more easier, right?
Yeah. Also, this is the cost can save you some cost. For example, previously I used the traditional lock. I always forget to bring the keys. So when I go have the want to get in the room, but I found I forget my key, so I need to seek the help from the locksmith. I need to pay like $40 or $50 to learn to open the door. So it happened several times, but after I installed the smart lock, it never happened again. So save a lot of potential cost for me.
Same story here as well.
And let's go back. Our solution is like as for the temporary visitors, the guest like the guest or contractor or cleaners, the residents and the property managers, they can manage and restrict the visitors to access the authorized space from single app or our web portals. It means like I can let you know, let you get in the lobby, or I can grant you access to the to some toilet or which floor, so it's controlled by the property managers, also by the residents themselves directly. Okay, let's go to the asset protection. So we deliver a piece of the mind to help the residents feel connected to their homes through the motion sensors, door sensors, water leakage sensors, and lots of other kind of sensors. So residents can get alert of the unexpected timely to feel safe knowing what is happening in their properties in real time.
Well, this one must be new, right? Because we haven't seen this in our full abilities yet. I know we're developing some very quite new products, features, or services, but is this one of them?
Yeah, actually, so we are adding more hardware or features gradually, so we will have more functions provided to the market. So taking the maintenance request, for examples, once there are issues with household appliances in the properties, so residents can submit a maintenance ticket on the mobile phone. and the tickets will be sent to the property manager or the installers immediately, so they will know what is requested by the residents in which rooms, and so the potentially the cost and the hazard that issues don't need to wait.
Well, I know you are going to fly out on business trip again,
Yeah.
and probably for the European countries or the England. So if you can pay a visit to our audience today online, if they have suitable projects, what's the region area, or what kind of project would you take?
Yeah, actually, it's because right now in China we have removed the zero COVID-19 policy, so we plan to go back to Europe and North America to visit our partners or to join some exhibition shows after February. So I plan to go to the Europe firstly, like United Kingdom, Spain, France, Germany, Netherlands, Hungary, to meet our partner and customers there.
Wow, so I thought about something very adventurous, and so this is not included in our rehearsal. But what about this? In about 5 to 10 slides, we can take a live question, and any of you who want to ask real-time audio questions, you can raise your hand in the group chat, and our host gonna unmute you, and you can talk directly with Yan and all the other audience in our webinar today. We can interact together. And we limited that to 1 or 2 questions.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, guys, well, I know we don't have a lot of interactions in the group chat yet, but this is the first time because 2023 is supposed to be a little bit different, and we're supposed to be more adventurous. All right. So I see Tuya Expo raise your hand. That's a good example. So if you do have real-time question, raise your hand, and we'll copy down your question and see any one of you is gonna be the first one ever this year to answer in real time. So we are moving on to the real-time case.
Okay, so here I want to take a practical user case, which one we deliver in Spain, to explain how our solution to help them to manage their apartments in efficient ways.
Right now it's 34 minutes.
Okay, so I have a video here to share all of you. It will take like 2 minutes to know more about these properties.
Notice Seville is a 1,127-bed student residence developed by Grupo Maroval in partnership with...
So this is a kind of student housing management company in Spain. So they manage the lots of student rooms, and they want to use advanced platform to manage all their properties, all areas, also achieve some energy savings.
Whilst improving operational excellence. During the development phase, the PropTech utilized 3D modeling, which allowed significant reductions in the logistics of the building materials, reducing the environmental footprint, as well as faster, more accurate FF&E fitting and development. The digital solutions implemented and big data analysis allowed immediate snagging. Nearly 27,000 snaggings were carried out digitally, optimizing quality control, personnel development, and allowing big data analysis to enhance the design of future projects. The room domotics automatically reduce water and electricity wastage, improving efficiency of operations. All rooms have a user presence cutoff system. Meters and switches use a long-distance and low-consumption wireless technology, eliminating the need for electrical and data wiring. Rooms and common areas can be accessed through mobile app, numerical codes, and fingerprint recognition. Smart RGBW lighting is used in the common areas with lighting regulation according to ambient lux levels, improving energy consumption. The camera system utilizes AI, allowing continual optimization of common area design via traffic flow analysis. Marketing was partially undertaken through 3D visualizations of every room type on VR headsets. Notice Seville is the most technologically advanced student accommodation in Spain.
Okay, here is quite quick.
Before we were using Monday.com, our team was drowning.
Monday.com, all right.
Okay, so this is a real practical case we have done in Spain in 2020. So it's a good case to let you know what we are providing. Okay, so
I actually heard about this case last year. This is a huge project. Not everyone knows about Nodis. So any basic introduction today?
yeah, Nodis actually is a leading student housing management companies who own like more than 7,000 units of student apartments across the Spain. They build the student housing and lease these apartments to the students and make the money from the leasing. The leasing contract includes all the costs, just like we mentioned previously, like the water consumption cost, the electricity consumption cost, all included in one contract.
All right, so you talk about 7,000 unit student apartment. That's a huge area. And in the video, you probably don't have this idea of how huge this place is. But someone asked in the group chat, what long distance where this technology is used in this solution? So are you talking about the Nodia solution?
Actually, we provided such kind of solution is to the multiple families operation companies. It means like all the rooms is located in same locations, and actually we will install like the hub to each unit of apartment. So the coverage is like is 10 meters is enough because each rooms they have their own coverage. So we don't need the long distance coverage. Even we can provide the long distance coverage, but actually it's because it's a centralized management properties, so they don't need to a long distance coverage.
So we can provide long distance, but it's not necessary. And the best case scenario for this case is central control, right?
Yeah.
And Isa, I think we cover your question. So if this is not everything you wanted, well, make sure you book an online meeting later on. We'll have some other expert talk to you about your projects.
Yeah, as you see here, it's like they have several types of rooms provided to the students. The basic one is like 400 euros for each month. So this is their contract price. Okay, so let's talk about our access control solution. It's like we white label the software platform for the Nodis and provided a branded resident application to Nodis students. This is two parts we provided to the Nodis.
Well, we are going to start another questionnaire. Do you have your own branded application? And also, at the same time, we have this Eric sent in the inbox that what happened to Tuya? It feels like they become so much better than they have done. Well, 360. So everyone talks good about Tuya. What are they doing to make people feel this way? I don't know. What you think? We're getting improvements every single day. So if you notice this, it's already a huge step further ahead. So if you are, well, you can definitely stay tuned with us. We have small changes every day, or let's say weekly and monthly.
Because actually, it's what I mentioned in the beginning is like. We are like a 2B solution team. It's different from the Tuya business before. So our target is the 2B industrial buyers like big hotels or the universities or some property management company or real estate developers. So our target is quite different from the personal buyers. That's the reason we have a totally different solutions to provide it to these industrial customers. So definitely maybe you have no idea about this part service we are providing. Okay, so let me talk about access control. Actually, for the Nordics, they are operating buildings in Seville, just like the videos they demonstrate. In Spain, it's like more than 1,000 rooms. It's a huge building, 1,000 apartments in one building. So normally it's not easy to see it in most of countries, and they want to use the inefficient way to grant it access authorization to the different students to the different areas, so they can keep the safety for the whole building's management. As you see here, so we have common areas, the main entrance, gym rooms, and study rooms. And for such kind of common areas, the property managers can grant the access to the residents. In this case, it's the students to offline password, mobile phone, or room, the key card. Meanwhile, we have the private rooms, living rooms here as well. So we will provide it a very unique authorization, the fingerprint. The property managers can collect the fingerprint from students in London office and grant it their fingerprint to apartment to New York. So these students can fly to New York directly and use his or her fingerprint as a room key to unlock the door or get access to the authorized area. These functions, I want to take a little more time to explain on these features. These features is different from the fingerprint locks you see in the open market. I mean, like Amazon. For that fingerprint, for the users, you need to get close to the lock and press your finger on that readers to input your fingerprint to the locks. But what we are using the technology here is like we have a fingerprint collectors in one location, so you can collect the fingerprint in one location, and then we will use the cloud technology to grant it this fingerprint to any locations in the world remotely. So this is the difference I want to emphasize here. Okay, here has two photos to demonstrate. On the left-hand photos demonstrate in the 2-bedrooms apartment, we installed locks on the main entrance here. Also, we have another locks on the living room, so for the student to get access to their own properties. On the right hand, like they have, we install like small locks on the laundry room. Okay, so we can decide which student can get access to the laundry rooms.
We have a lot of showcase videos on YouTube, so you may watch more on the YouTube. Well, click on the YouTube link in the group chat, and you may watch more later on. But right now, focus on our section with Yan, because he was actually doing the solo. He was actually explaining a lot more in details and taking this extra deep illustrations. And these are another example, right?
Yeah, this is I take the because last year in June I visited the site to take some videos or photos to want to share with most of your guys here. So these two photos demonstrate the smart lock is installed on the reading room. Okay, this is a kind of common areas for the buildings as well.
Well, this one must be utility bills, because I'm so familiar with that. Well, so some agencies like include everything, but for some you have to pay the bills for yourself. I know this one, the case goes with Nodius, but what's the situation?
Yeah, actually, it's, energy bills cost Nodius a lot. However, previously they have no idea about energy consumption of each areas or each rooms. After installing the Tuya electricity meters, the property managers can monitor the consumption data in the real time, hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly. Based on the data, the property managers can generate the bills for each rooms to let the students to pay the bills as they use. And the property managers can improve the ROI to have more profit on each apartment. As you see here, this is demonstrated for the location, different floors, different rooms. You have the daily data in the system. And on this photos you see here, we have electricity meters to install in each rooms.
All right, so we have a live question, and I can answer this one. So, Robert's side, can you control Samsung air conditioner equipment? It depends. It actually depends. And we are a B2B kind of company, so we empower the brands, but we are not showing on their brand. Well, we are not showing on the package. And Samsung is actually one of our client, I would rather say, and especially their voice control. So it actually depends on which AC you are talking about. And if this is a choosy, well, if you are a user yourself and this is personal use question, I would strongly advise you to go for Samsung Assistant, or you can go to the store that you purchase it. Otherwise, if this is related for business purpose, you can leave your product ID with us and we can move on later. And moving on to the next slide, and we're looking at this.
Yeah, so the properties can use our web portals software to have overview on the rooms through the system. As you see here, so you can click the rooms by rooms. You can have each room's data, or you can choose the whole floors. So you can have an overview the whole floors, whole buildings, the energy consumption daily or hourly. Yeah. Okay, so as for the energy saving, we talk many times, and almost like 70% of people are interested, right? So the property managers in Nordics use our solutions, can set up automations. Suppose the occupancy detectors to confirm there are no people, no students in the room for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So the breaker on the right hand can switch off the power supply to achieve the purpose of energy savings. And definitely you can use our software to change the configuration to 5 minutes or 10 minutes yourself. So the solutions can be deployed. I mean, the configuration can be deployed to all 1,000 rooms. Just click the button on our platform. This is the benefits we bring to the property managers.
That's so good. A thousand rooms just controlled by one button.
Yes.
And we talk about the PIR, the human sensor thing before, and there are different packages, right?
Yeah. So we have another slide to demonstrate.
And we also have this questionnaire in the group chat, and we are not going to spend too much time in it because 70% of you care more about the solution. And right now, people are 52%, they want to know more about the sensors and lighting. And this part, logs and IP cameras, will take on the questions later on. But thank you again for audience, the voting.
Okay, so these photos to demonstrate how we deploy the occupancy detectors in Nordics student housings, so you can see how did the locations install this device.
I like the zoom in that we're demonstrating today.
Okay, let's talk about continue to talk about the energy savings. So we have other hardwares to recommend it for the washrooms. Like we have two solutions here. Solution one is like we use motion sensors to work with the wall switch and to control the lighting to achieve the automations. And the second one, the solution B, is like we have the PIR sensors to work with the wall switch to achieve the energy savings. The difference of the two solutions is like the motion sensors are using the microwave technologies more accurate. For the solution B, they are using the PIR sensors is like a wireless element, so powered by the battery, so easy to be installed, so you can put it everywhere easily. Okay, these photos demonstrate very good hardware. I'm glad to recommend you to have a look at it. So this elements is like we call self-powered wall switch installed for the students in Nordics. So it's a kind of wireless product, so the students can place the switch everywhere as they want. They don't need to put on the wall, so they can put everywhere.
Well, when you introduced this one to me yesterday, I got really excited because this is something that you can just put over there, and for forever it's gonna work. And well, mobile key.
Okay, so let's talk about more about the hardware because I saw that most of people are interested on the locks as well, right? So mobile key is the core functions of our solution. So we provided different types of IoT locks to cater for the different scenarios, different types of the doors globally. Okay, so besides the locks, we provided more IoT elements as you need, including the Somerset sensor, different kind of sensors, wall switch, and so on. So working with these elements, you can make a use of the different features of the software. Okay.
All right, so we talk about the live questions, right?
Yeah.
And we are ready to take the live questions, audio ones, and we are going to count down in 10 seconds. So anyone who put your hand up first will take your live question. So let's count in 10, 9, 8. And do you know where to raise your hand? It's actually handed in more, and all right, so 4 people have already raised their hand, and let's see who they are and what kind of questions over there. So here, so
Okay.
we have 3 people raise your hand. All right, so
Who is the first one?
who's the first one? I don't know. Well, what about this? We'll just take the middle one. So Isa Rasmuli, I don't know how to pronounce. Well, you can correct me if I get it wrong. So I'm going to allow him to speak out, okay? All right, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if we can hear him. Hi, Isa. Can you hear us?
Hi, Isa.
We can't hear because our computer is connected to. All right, so yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so for your turn to ask a question?
Yes, you can just go ahead with your question.
Yeah, so my question was, that switch looks a very a good solution, but we need to have a backup because it's like a remote control of your TV. It breaks because people use it so often, or it gets lost under the bed or the bag. So what is the backup? Is it a backup like you use your dashboard or phone?
This is we're actually hearing from the very back. Can we have your computer, please? All right, just in case. We will need you to repeat your question. Can you do that for us?
Isa, thanks for joining our webinar again. So can you repeat your question again? Isa, can you repeat your question again?
I'm actually not sure if he's still online, but I heard about the badges, and he's probably, I'm not so sure if this is your question. So you were talking about our solution is quite good, but people need to carry their badge or card all the time, and what if they lose their badge or card? Is that your question? What's the backup plan? Are you still online?
So anyways, based on the questions, actually, we have provided several access authorizations to the students. So you can have the mobile phone to add the mobile keys to get access the rooms. Secondly, you have the password, you have the room key, right? So the last one is like I have mentioned, even you lost everything, you don't have everything, you still can use your fingerprint as the keys to get access to the rooms. This is the backup solution to be provided to the students, and this is the very unique features we are providing in the market. I believe in the market right now, no other guys competitors or service providers are providing such kind of features in the market?
I'm not so sure if you get the question because he said we lost audio and video. Well, so if you don't have your answer yet, we can get back to you after today's section. And we are just running out of time, so we are going to move along to this lovely lottery again because we have this $50 Amazon gift card, but we have to confirm firstly which country you are in, either Germany or, well, move along. Thank you. Well, we will move along. The question is about backup is very good, and this concern not only lighting but any other automated system, including locks, for example, but also not so urgent solution like heating and the like. Monitoring must be present for sure. Well, we'll Australia. So okay, you are in Australia. Well noted.
Yeah, actually, so we have ongoing student housing projects in Adelaide in Australia right now. In February, we will finalize the one properties in Adelaide. So by then, I welcome you to go to Adelaide to have a look at the properties, which one we are serving right now.
All right. So the $50 gift card. Let us know if you are in Germany or US, England, or Australia, and we are going to start over again. So
okay.
Same rule. Type 1 in the group chat. Our assistant, can you type 1 in the group chat just for example? All right. Cool. We are going to start. So guys, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Bingo. Wow.
18.
It's 18.
All right, still time in the group chat to type in 1. And again, we'll reach out to you. So you don't need to reach to us because you are counting we are counting probably. We'll get rid of our own assistant. So sourcing on Tuya is quite simple with 3 steps. If you are looking at the hardware, what I'm talking about here. So first of all, request sample, and you may test it out for your business and place mass order, and we will produce and deliver what you need. Along the way, we highly recommend tracking device activation data to support decision making. So it doesn't make sense if you it doesn't make sense if you get 1,000 pieces without testing out. We totally understand it. But in 2023, everything's supposed to move faster along the way because we have already lost 2 years. Before. So to do this, it's very easy, and you can just create a device panel which will generate a very unique product ID. This is the PID on Tuya IoT platform, and track real-time device activation data by region, product category, and anytime we support. And talking about this, we actually have another comments in the group chat to our, individual chat to our assistant said if there is going to be developer training sections in the future. But if you do assist on this, we can definitely have the developer expert join our section in the future as well. If this answers your question, please be assured. But this is not the last thing we can do for you. Not only the solution, not only the hardware, not only the application. Tuya also provides 70 plus value-added services for long-term growth from multiple aspects. App services, what you definitely need for IoT devices, including creating an app for your business, launching, updating, etc. And secondly is the e-commerce services. We are working with many e-commerce giants around the globe like Amazon, Walmart, Wayfair, and we can help you connect you with e-commerce, which will allow faster process to put your product on the market. So for example, we work with Amazon and we have this green channel, and if this takes you up to days and months to create your own account and upload your product list, we can definitely move along much faster than you expected. So, our system gonna still be online for another 5 minutes, and if you have other questions, just let us know, and we will be sitting right behind the camera. So if 5 minutes you need us back, and we will be happy to show again. And latest but not least, Well, Happy New Year. It's the year of rabbit, and rabbit hopes represent for hope and life.
Yeah.
So can we say that in Chinese? 新春快乐.
Okay, together.
Yes.
3, 2,
1.
新春快乐.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank
See
you guys.
you next
See you.
month.
Bye bye.
Tuya Smart is a leading technology company focused on making our lives smarter. Tuya does this through offering a cloud platform that connects a range of devices via the IoT. By building interconnectivity standards, Tuya bridges the intelligent needs of brands, OEMs, developers, and retail chains across a broad range of smart devices and industries. Tuya solutions empower partners and customers by improving the value of their products while making consumers' lives more convenient through the application of technology. Through its growing commercial SaaS business, Tuya offers intelligent business solutions for a wide range of verticals. The company's platform is backed by industry-leading technology complete with rigorous data protection and security. Tuya partners with many global Fortune 500 companies to make things smarter, including Philips, Schneider Electric, Lenovo, and many others. The scope of Tuya's business covers the whole chain from smart manufacturing to the application of smart scenes. At the same time, encouraged by the online and offline channel resources of the service providers, integrators, and operators in Tuya's ecosystem, Tuya can help our brand customers to sell smart devices to the entire world. Tuya collaborates closely with Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Apple, and Samsung in industry ecosystem. Our platform is one of the first that integrates Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Apple HomeKit, and Samsung SmartThings at the same time. We enable brands to solve product development problems such as high development costs, long development cycles, and technical challenges and roadblocks, so that even companies with zero experience can quickly enter into the IoT space and enhance their product competitiveness. Tuya Smart, the global IoT development platform service provider, based on the underlying IoT PaaS-level technical support. We have developed smart business solutions for various industries including hospitality, residential, building, community and office park, etc. The infrastructure behind our platform includes Cloud Plus networking module plus app to enable the rapid development of smart products. Powered by Tuya PBT is a mark of interconnectivity across different brands and categories. Users can easily control any product featuring the PBT label with just one app.
By June 30, 2022, the Tuya IoT development platform has served over 629,000 developers
from more than 200 countries and regions worldwide. Smart devices powered by Tuya are currently available in approximately 120,000 stores all over the world.
Better insights will bring more value into our lives, make our business and our homes smarter, but it's very important that it's in a secure way. So Tuya will provide it as well. Securing the insights on our daily life will actually protect our privacy for the future.